point as you were knocked off balance.
The second one was not a natural one, was it?
No, it was not.
I have to check these things.
Ooh. I think we dropped momentarily.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sure did. But it did not give me a notification that we dropped, which is weird. I love this. Anyway.
Classic.
We're still live.
Here we are.
Disconnected for like a second, and it just completely interrupts the stream. Love that. Cool. That's a lot of damage. It is now your turn, however, to reply.
Let's start this off with a nice little dual finisher
Ooh, fancy.
on this north and south guy. Okay. To the north.
To the north.
Nice. That's gonna be a 41 to hit.
41 will do it. That'll do it.
Okay. Not
That'll
a crit.
do it for sure. Not a crit.
I don't think this one's gonna do it. With a 29.
29 is not going to do it. Which one got the 41?
The north one.
Northern one. Okay.
All right.
Very good. Roll damage for me with your finisher damage.
Okay. That's 7d6. Uh, 10, 15, 21, 22, 25 points of damage.
25 points. You don't say. Okay. Solid chunk.
I'm then going to do a nice little backflip.
All right, roll it.
19 on the die.
I'm sure that is more than
So
enough.
that's going to be a 44.
It is
my
the
God.
crispest, cleanest backflip. If you weren't
I thought it was
already completely sure of what she was doing,
You just see a little like spiral of blood fly out, like
Yeah.
as I do it though.
gross.
much like Sonic the Hedgehog winds up in his own space to begin rolling, you just see a flip.
I'm then gonna third action parry.
That seems reasonable in this situation.
Get that shield bow.
What you want to do with Akka?
Oh right. She'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 first action. 5. Oh no. 10. 15. 20. 25. Second action. Third action. She'll claw out at this guy.
Nice.
Hold up. One moment. Okay.
Her movement speed is normally 25 feet.
Yeah,
35
I
feet
just
range,
did
which
not
is
realize
the-
that guy was there, and he did not take his turn. He will
Oh.
do so after your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. 34 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh my gosh, Akka!
Wanaka.
Queen. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, 19 points of piercing.
Yo.
And grab, it says?
Take an action, you grab.
Oh, okay. That was my third action, so none of that.
All right. It's gonna try to stab Theron 3 times.
Oh?
I appreciate being up front.
Not sure I do.
Ooh, not the best.
Lay it out in the open. Just get it all out there. Attack Fear 3 times.
30
All
to
good.
hit.
I think that misses. Yes, no, that misses. Thankfully. Yeah.
Second attack. Oh. That is gonna be a 40 to hit.
That definitely hits.
You You are flat-footed until the beginning of this creature's next turn.
Check it and see.
Take 22 points of piercing. Their
Okay.
attack. That is definitely not going to hit. Got off easy this time, Fearin. Next up, it is your turn, Fearin.
Well, Fearin doesn't like being stabbed 3 times, or attempted to be stabbed 3 times, so Fearin is going to
Got so much louder all of a sudden.
first action, Fearin is going to say a prayer to Cernunnos, and enact his Sacred Defense feat, giving him some temp HP.
Interesting. I did not know.
First
he could do that.
action. Yeah, it's a master in religion skill feat. Sacred Defense. First action. Second and third action, he is then going to a swirl of clouds and storm begins to coalesce around him, and he's going to cast Tempest Surge, which is then going to launch out at this creature. I need you to make a reflex save.
A reflex save, you say. There it is. Natural 1 for a 30.
Yo, crit fail. Holy crap.
Does a 30 pass?
No.
Okay, crit fail.
Okay. So he takes first off 82 points of electricity damage. Yeah, 82 points of electricity damage. He's clumsy 2.
Is he alive?
Still up.
And will take 7 persistent electricity damage every turn.
What did you cast on him?
Tempest Surge. It's one of my focus spells.
Love
and
Tempest
crit fail, that damage gets doubled, so that was 7d12 that got doubled.
You just get friggin' Gazap absorbed.
So clumsy 2 and also 7 persistent electricity damage.
I can't decide which icon to use for clumsy, so it's between my 2 favorites, which are oh no, just holding his head, or back pain.
I like back pain.
Back pain's
That
pretty
pain's
good.
always good.
Back pain's really good.
Fearin is feeling the energy of this impending calamity that is coming, and the storm is just being channeled through him. That's my
Woof.
turn.
Yeah, really rousing the elements in your defense. Very good, very cool, very good, very cool. Kashak.
Does Burleth go with me still,
Oh,
or
yes,
does
yes,
Burleth
yes,
have
yes.
a separate?
Burleth, it is Burleth's turn.
Burleth is gonna take his shovel and attempt to trip this mech in front of him, or this whatever these things are. He's gonna attempt to trip. So trip is against, is that reflex DC?
It is against reflex. Yep.
Yeah, reflex DC. 36.
Against reflex DC is a failure.
Whoa.
Wow.
These things are
Okay.
quick, nimble, crafty.
Then he's just going to smack it in the face with the shovel 2 more times, I think.
Okay.
Just letting you know up front, just like you were up front
Hey.
with me.
Appreciate that. Good
Oh,
luck.
I take 3 attack
Natural
actions.
20.
Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Natural 20 from Bloody Burleth. So
What's
that would
the
be,
total?
with the -5, that would be a 39.
That's a critical hit.
Yes.
That's gonna hurt.
Um,
It's gonna hurt a lot.
It's gonna feel really good, actually. For the
I'm
rest
just gonna
of
do roll 20.
It's gonna put a dent in this thing, literally and figuratively.
Everything. It's gonna be 44 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh, deadly D10 on there. Hold on, I need to roll a D10 in addition to that. So actually, it's 53 points of slashing damage.
God. Okay.
Third attack. Oh, third attack misses. It's like a 20-something. Yeah, third attack misses.
Wow. You guys are just absolutely dishing. This wall goes up, and then everybody just collectively has this moment of like quick realization that they've done it, right? And you all just begin to absolutely wail into these things. Wow. Okay.
Then Creepy is just whistling, walking down the hallway down here.
She's just patrolling. She's doing her thing. Call her Paw
Ruther is
Patrol.
just
'Cause she's,
quietly
Patrolling.
sobbing over her sister's
Paw
corpse
Patrol.
in the attic.
call her Paw Patrol because she's just out patrolling. Kashak, it is your turn.
Yeah, I thought it might be. I'm going to use my double shot ability to shoot 2 arrows at this same hunted target here.
Oh, go for it.
So let's do that, shall we?
I mean, can always try.
Is this taking my stuff into account? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's roll the first attack. That is a 29.
It's not gonna do it. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
second attack is... Sorry. Uh, 37.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
That is 30 points of piercing damage.
Big old chunk.
30 points pierce.
Give him a good old minus 30 on there. All right. All right.
And then,
one more, right?
yeah, and then he will actually use his Warden's Boon ability. He'll call out to Twinkle Toes. If you shoot or they're trying to stab right between the chest plate and the arm piece, that should be the weakest point. And you will receive the benefits of my Hunter's Edge until the end of your next turn. The first time you hit it, additional 2d8 piercing precision damage.
So dope. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Okay.
It's a cool ability.
Shithra starts to claw at the stone.
Astro, you've spent this entire
Dad?
combat so far
Dad?
just getting into position.
I know, right?
What
It's
have
so
you
much
got
fun.
for me?
I have a question, actually.
Oh,
If I shove this creature, where does it go?
Nowhere.
The void.
The void. I choose the void. First action. Why is it like that? First action, I'm going to cast Shield on myself. Second action, enter Arcane Stance. So Bastro just erupts in magical energy. Third action, I'm going to grapple this character.
Okay.
Actually, grapple is against reflex. I thought it was against fortitude.
You trip.
It's actually
Oh,
against
that's
C and D.
No, it is against fortitude. I was right. I don't know what I was looking at. Yeah, I'm grappling. We're gonna grapple.
We grapped.
We out here grappling.
I'm grappling.
Okay. I've got the number.
I rolled low, but my athletics is pretty good. It's gonna be a 29.
29. 29.
Against fortitude.
It's not gonna do it, my friend.
Dang.
So
alright.
you reach out and this thing just twists at odd mechanical angles that natural beings would not normally be able to, and is able to basically just full turn at the hip without the legs moving to get out of the way of your grapple.
Rip. That's my turn.
Rip
And then
indeed.
the golem is going to inject Kashak. Let's see what he gets.
Share needles with were-tigers.
I'm sure the lizard will be fine.
Who's the
Lesser
lizard?
Elixir of Life. You get a 3d6 plus 6 HP. Were you even hurt at all?
Yeah, I was. That's awesome.
Okay, and that is all.
That's great.
That rules. I didn't even know that was an option.
It's like the second time that he's rolled it, and the first time it was on
That's
somebody who was
awesome.
full health.
Yeah, no, this is big. 10 points of healing. Excuse
That
me, 16 points of healing. You get a +6. And then you get a +1 item bonus to saves versus disease and poison.
That's rad.
Is it still only a +1 bonus for the greater?
Um,
I feel like
that's
I
what it
feel
says here.
like- Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna argue
+1.
anymore.
And then let's 5, 10.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is it a greater elixir of life? What is the actual?
It just says lesser elixir of life.
Lesser
So
elixir
it's not.
of life.
Yeah, it's not the greater. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was like, you should be rolling 7d6 plus 18 hit points for a greater elixir.
No, I wish.
Slightly different.
You can't share these two characters can't
No.
share a space, right? Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
We'll we'll inject Akka again.
Yeah,
Akka just getting buffed to the max.
you know it.
It's another Cheeto elixir.
Yeah, it is.
They don't
Yeah, it
stack,
is.
though, do they?
No, it
No.
refreshes the
It
duration.
did refreshes, yeah. Like it's only a minute, but now it's a new minute, I guess.
Get it from right now.
She
That's
is.
so funny.
She is zooming right now.
Third action is just gonna stand there and not be able to fit, not know what to do. That's my turn.
Top of round 5 at this point. Remind me what clumsy does. That's a -1 on
Dex.
dexterity things.
-2. -2. Because
right,
it's clumsy
it's a
2.
-1 per clumsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's to AC, reflex saves.
Oh,
Anything dexterity related. So
Okay.
any dex-based checks and DCs, including AC, reflex saves, ranged attack rolls, and skill checks using acro, stealth, or thievery.
wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
It's an amazing condition to impose on an enemy.
Wait,
Excuse me.
And it doesn't reduce at the end of the turns like frightened or anything else. It's you're stuck with it.
For how long?
I guess for the rest of your life.
Clumsy 2 for 1 round, so just for this round.
Ah, beautiful. First attack on. Well, first action, it moves 5 feet south. Second action, it's going to strike at Firin. That's gonna miss. Third action, it will strike at Akka. That might get there. Against the Were-Tiger. This is finesse, which means that it is using dex, which means it does take a -2, which means that's only a 36
Oh, yeah.
on Akka.
That crits. Yeah.
That crits.
Yeah, her AC's 23. Like, I don't
got
know
30.
what to say.
temporary HP. Just remember that.
Akka has 10 less AC than we do.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Very good, very cool, very good. Quick maths. That is 46 points of piercing.
Okay.
At the end of that creature's turn. This one will step around to here.
Step.
Step.
Step?
Step.
Step?
Move.
You sure you don't want to strive?
I'm sure. It's sure. These things are analyzing you. These things are literal calculators with swords.
Really?
Step?
This one is also going to step.
Excuse me.
Oh. Oh. No chill.
Bastro put himself in a corner, and they are going to capitalize on that.
Well, I mean,
Nobody puts
I'm not
faster than
flat-footed.
Nobody.
Yet. The first one, they're both going to take their second and third action to strike you. The northern one is going to get a Oop. Accidentally changed the screen there. The first one to the north is going to get a 30, 41. 41 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. You're now flat-footed.
Okay.
And on this
Flat-
strike, you'll take 24 points of piercing damage. You're flat-footed until the beginning of its next turn.
Am I flat-footed only to it or to everything?
What a wonderful question. Creatures hit by the Clockwork's rapier hand strike are flat-footed until the start of their next.
Just flat-footed.
The Clockwork's next turn, just flat-footed.
Gotcha. Heard.
Third action. Second strike. 36.
That is a hit.
Okay. 22 piercing plus an additional 18 precision.
Oof. Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
no, 16 precision.
Nice.
The other one, second action. Strike. Oh, you're not gonna like that. 46 to hit.
Yeah, it's a nice crit. I will activate my shield's shield block ability. So I'll negate some damage, but let's go.
All right. Okay. Slash GM roll, because that's what we're gonna have to do here. That is 3 plus 3, 6 for 12d6. Oh no. It's deadly d8. So gotta change my equation a little bit.
Not liking this.
Okay. Just making sure I'm doing this correctly. This
Wait, deadly
increases-
adds on the damage die, doesn't change the damage die.
Adds a weapon damage die of the listed size. You are correct.
Yeah.
Roll this after doubling the weapon's damage to increase. This increases to 2 dice if it's a greater striking rune, and 3 dice if it is a major. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. What is this thing? It technically doesn't have a rune. Interesting. Interesting.
Guess it means you don't roll it, right?
This
No,
is
I
adding
still
up.
get the bonus. That is so weird.
It's your normal damage roll times 2 plus the d8.
Yeah. Weird. Doesn't have a rune on that. Sorry, it's
Swear.
taking me a minute. I almost overportioned bastard damage. Which seems to be a theme in this. in this
We're
game.
happy for you to take a minute to reduce damage. I think we'll
Yeah.
all be okay with that.
Can I just re-roll the attack? That's even better.
So the final damage total is 12d6 plus 1d8 plus 24.
God damn.
Only?
12
Only that?
d6, Jesus.
It would help if I could type. That would be a good skill to utilize in this moment. 64 points of damage.
Total? Hell yeah. Okay, that's only 44 thanks to my shield block reaction.
Very nice.
We're good. That's an easy crit. That's a normal hit for me. I am definitely hurt, but I'm not worried.
It's going to use its final action to make another strike. Has a 32 for you with no shield.
And I'm flat-footed. That hits. Ugh.
Oh, brutal.
Give me a break. Fair.
22 piercing. 6 precision on that one.
So 28
28
total?
total.
Jeez. You sure like to make me sweat.
That is
Okay.
their turns. Twinkle Toes, you're up. They seem to leap at the opportunity to single out and begin to try to dismantle your party.
Okay, I'm going to first step right up to here. First action. Second action, confident finisher on this one.
The old standby.
The
That's a
classic.
37 to hit.
37 is a hit.
All right, so that's 76 and 2d8 from Jack's thing.
You will have to hit the other creature to get the 2d8. My hunted target is the other one.
Oh! Can I retcon to have done that to that one? I thought it was any of them.
Sure, I'll allow
Thank
it.
you.
It's effectively the same thing because he's still flanked. It's one of the ones flanking
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
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 There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good disclaimer for anybody who gets my Warden's Boon. You have to hit my hunted target, which is the guy with the bullseye on him.
All right. Okay.
What are we talking in terms of damage here? Give me the
I'm
numbers.
counting. I can keep getting distracted.
Guy who takes 700 years for a crit is suddenly tapping his foot waiting for our damage rolls.
Just trying to fill air, not exactly.
40 points of damage.
40 points of damage.
It's big.
These things have to be hurting now.
That is
At least
40
that
less
one.
HP than it had just a moment ago.
Oh, interesting.
Third action, backflip.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, fascinating.
Wow, that's how that
I'll do
works.
that.
Okay.
It's another natural 19 acrobatics.
Nice.
I don't
44.
understand just how ridiculous this backflip
Twinkle Toes
is.
is-
Like,
Twinkle Toast is amazing. What are you talking about?
like on the scale of
the
skill
hero of
checks,
Absalom.
she's getting like a 46 on a performance check. Like, what does
I
that
did-
even look like?
I strive to be as good at anything as Twinkle Toes is at back flipping.
I know.
So, how this works, like I said during her last backflip, there's like this little spiral of blood. She actually just like goes through the spiral of blood, like back and forth a couple of times, like in a circus, like with the hula hoops that are on fire. But
Right.
it's-
Gross.
Yeah, it was pretty awful. But
Gross.
I'm also
But that's-
imagining that you like
that's what a 44
perfectly,
looks like.
you like perfectly flare out your arms so that there's like spinning like angles and
yeah,
like,
I look like an atom in the air.
and there's like flashing bits from the jewelry that the light is catching and like just the most awe-inspiring feat of athleticism that any of you have seen. And is that all of your actions?
Yes, it is.
All right. Okay. I'll accept that
All
for
right,
now.
okay.
Firen, what do you have for this guy?
Well, this guy still came at me last time, and I think Kieran's
Sure did,
sort of feeling himself with that 82 points of storm damage. So
Oh,
Firen
please
is
roll me the persistent damage.
Oh, yeah.
right, it's a flat amount. It's
flat.
7.
It's 7. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna roll my flat check. Is there any modifications to the flat check for this thing being metal?
That's a great question. I don't think so.
Cool. Still failed.
It doesn't say so in the spell, at least. I don't know if there's like a electricity damage thing
yeah,
that happens with that, but
Like
it
Shane
usually
Grass type of thing for
specify.
metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't have the same text that Shocking Grasp has.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it fails. It is still just sparkling with electricity that is arcing
Beautiful.
off in every direction.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, is sort of what I'm thinking. Nah, their reflex DC is crazy, I think.
Sure
so
is, guy.
I'm gonna just count that as a lucky lucky turn last time, and Fearon is going to take his wand, swirl it around his head, cast True Strike on himself, use another focus point to rip a chunk of stone. We'll say like out of the fireplace wall that's
Sure.
right there behind,
Yeah.
and just stone lance this calculator come to life. This is a spell attack roll with True Strike.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this.
What am I rolling? There we go.
No whammies.
Alright, well, True Strike will help a little bit, but they weren't great rolls. 32 total.
Because it is no longer clumsy, that is a miss.
Yeah. So if something lasts for one round on my turn, it ends at the start of my turn, not the end of my turn.
It usually ends at, or conditions will drop at the end of the affected party's turn. So 2 turns would have been at the end of its next turn. 1 turn, it lasted for the entirety of that creature's turn and then ends.
So if it was the effect is it gets clumsy 2 for 1 round. 1 round ends at the end of its turn.
It would end at the beginning of your turn in that case.
Beginning of my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I miss. That's my turn.
Sorry, I misheard what you were saying. Okay. All right.
Bloody Burleth will move to here. First action.
Yes.
Second action, he will attempt to trip this one.
Okay.
And flat-footed will affect this, right?
Oh
no, because it's still against reflex DC.
Yeah.
I gotta try. So it's still against reflex DC. Oh, nope, natural 2. So he doesn't trip. Final action,
what's
he's
the
just gonna
total?
whack.
What's the total?
Oh, shoot. It does matter. That's 24. I think that's a crit fail.
That's a crit fail.
All right, his third action, he stands up from prone.
So he just slices out at this creature's feet. There's a small side table that actually gets in the way. His momentum carries him in to the side table and tabletops him over it. In just a slightly embarrassing display of overwhelming strength.
I just used 6 actions and 2 spell slots to trip myself and do nothing.
Pathfinder, baby!
Yeah.
It's fucking gamer hours, boys.
That should be in a review somewhere online. 6 actions and 2 spell slots to trip myself and do nothing.
The 35-minute video on our YouTube channel. Why we're quitting Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Switching to D&D.
And it just opens with that quote. Amazing. Absolutely astounding. Kashak, it is your turn.
What are we thinking about visibility on the creatures in the room with this were-tiger here? I mean, she's not taking up the whole door, but I think that
She would
It'll
be
be hard to
providing
see.
cover, for sure. And you probably
Yeah.
need to step down 5 feet.
let me move into the room, actually. Let me just do this.
That just takes away all of the
Um,
issues.
I will go all the way.
Okay.
Some fucking nuts like that.
Whoa.
And then I will
Look at
double
Look at
shot.
this wild
I'm-
lizard out here.
I'm crazy. I'm gonna shoot that guy twice with my
Sure are.
double shot
Go ahead and roll it for me.
abilities. Is a 33 a hit?
No, it's not flat-footed to
That's-
you.
That's so sad.
It is pretty sad.
Next one, let's roll higher than a 9. 36 to hit.
9? 36 is it.
Let's go. AC between 33 and 36. 33 points of piercing damage.
33
Nice.
points of pierce. Huge.
33.
Absolutely huge.
Huge.
Toes, strike right with my arrow hit, just beneath the shoulder blade. Take my warden's boon again.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh!
Ow! Well then, don't do that. As my third action, I will.
Mama Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt the one fighting Fearin.
I'm the one fighting Fearin. Interesting choice.
Yeah, this guy's got a bunch of everybody's gonna kill that guy, and that guy's 1v1ing Fearin.
Okay.
And Archon. So,
Okay.
1v2ing.
1v1ing 2 people.
1v1ing twice. 2 1v1s.
Is that
Oh, actually, I can't hunt because that's move and then 2 actions. So he's not hunted. That'll be the end of my turn.
Well, your mic cut out.
Right,
Yeah,
I
you
think
cut
that's
out. Is
it.
that just me?
No, it was me too.
my headset
You're back.
died just randomly.
Love that.
Even though it
Love
is
that.
literally plugged in.
Love that for you. I was saying I can't hunt because I moved and then I
Yes,
double shot for 2
yes.
actions, so I don't get a third action then I don't have a 4th action with which to hunt. So he's not hunted yet.
Very good.
That's the end of my turn.
So strike that hunted. Bastard, you're up.
Astro is going to spell strike finally in this encounter. This one right here, you see his right arm.
Only takes
Start just-
5 turns, baby.
Yeah.
Right, only
Round 6.
round 5, round 6, yeah. His right arm engulfed in electricity, probably some of it coming from the Tempest Surge from Fearin as it collected inside the room. And he's going to shocking grasp this guy right here. They're made of metal, right?
Sure are, bud.
Yes.
Yeah.
And shocking grasp gives me a
I
+1
want this to work.
to attack. Yeah, I need this to work.
Just flat-footed to you.
Let's go. And it's, oh my god, it's aligning. Everything's aligning.
This is hero pointable.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled a 13 for a total of 39 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not quite a brutal Bastro crit, but a hit nonetheless.
Yeah. This is only the
Still
6th
be
level spell.
Only the 6th level. spell.
Only 6th level, you know. It's funny that I say that.
Just
Oh my God,
throwing hands with a 6th level spell, no biggie.
65 points of Damaggio, and then also, since it's made of metal, Shock and Grasp gives it persistent shock damage. That's going to be
Oh.
ba-ba-da-ba.
If it's rolled, then
1d
you're gonna roll it at the end of its turn.
Okay, cool. I just want to write it down. 1d4 plus 6. Okay,
Plus your
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Okay. So you
It's
reach
still-
out and just like as it's trying to back out, you just manage to swipe your hand across that like metal faceplate, and you just watch as brilliant arcs of electricity burst out from your fingertips and begin just frying the insides. You hear like springs begin to pop and gears beginning to catch as the mechanics of this creature literally break down at your touch.
Third action, I'm going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's time to leave.
Tactical retreat time. And that is
Tactical
Bastar's
retreat.
turn. Golem Boy is going to stride right up to here. I think we're going to give Bloody Burleth a nice injection. Golem still remembers its
Ooh.
range.
The golem knows where its loyalties lie.
Exactly. Okay, 5. I think 5 was the Juggernaut mutagen. Let me double check that.
That would actually be big. Be very big.
Like, it's Cheetah Elixir. Again, we love Cheetah Elixir.
Everybody has it.
We love it.
Everybody gets a cheetah today.
Everyone gets a 10-foot status bonus to their speed. It's great.
Actually, it's pretty crazy.
And then it only moved once, so I can inject one more person. It'll inject Fearin.
Come
Okay.
on, Tina Elixir.
Okay, 6. That's the Juggernaut. 30 temporary HP, and you gain a status bonus to one of your saves. Fortitude. A
Is it
plus 3 item bonus to Fortitude.
Cool.
That's a good one.
It is pretty good.
I will let that supersede the 5 temp HP I had
Yeah.
earlier. So
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Bastro?
Yes, it is.
Top of the round. Top of the round. Top of the round. Man. I'm a little befuddled, not gonna lie. A little vexed. A little confused. Concerned is a word I would use to describe this situation.
Perplexed?
Don't mind me. I'm saying synonyms to the thing that they are while I read their stat block. Man, they've caused quite the kerfuffle, haven't they? This one. Bop, bop, sklidoop, bow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I should have done something else. Oh, I thought I was gonna stay.
Sees an injured enemy. Second action, strike at ya for a 38 to hit.
That hits.
You're flat-footed now. and
I'm
we'll
dead.
take-
Or I go down because he has a plus
did it-
20, right?
I mean, it went past me.
No, it
No.
didn't go past him.
No, not that one.
No,
This
this
other
was the
one.
one by me.
Dang.
Yeah.
10, 16, is that 28 points of
Yeah,
damage.
I go down. I should have
These
done
things,
something.
these things were never here to
else.
rescue Jonas Flackfatter. This thing's primary directive was to come assassinate Bastard Beltorn.
Literally.
That's like 90% of my NPCs.
I was not say. I think that's just Will's goal.
Directive.
Play a glass cannon in my campaign, will ya?
See what happens.
Show you what.
Good luck.
Show you why glass is half of that.
Teach you what for.
Give you the good old 1-2. It's gonna step back with its third action. It's like, oh, that was surprisingly easy. I'll just go back to where to the other guy I was fighting. It's gonna take 7 points of electricity damage. It's gonna
Yes.
roll a flat check. It's gonna fail the flat check. This one.
That one takes
At the end of its turn, my friend.
and okay. I'm just salty. No big deal.
Let it flow through you. It's gonna swipe at Burleth. First action. Ooh, well, it's Burleth, so it still might hit. That is a 32?
That hits. Yeah, Burles AC is 30.
31, but still hits. Okay, he is now flat-footed until the beginning of their next turn. Gonna be 21 points of damage. Second
Okay.
attack
Oops.
against flat-footed is exactly a 30, so that'll still get him. This time for a little extra added bonus. 22 points of regular damage, regular piercing, an additional 12 of precision. Third action, because I can, and I haven't rolled enough natural 20s yet.
How much was the precision? Sorry.
12.
12. Okay.
This one is gonna miss. That is their turns.
Right. 8 points of persistent shock damage for that
Thank
northern
you.
one.
I appreciate you reminding me. -8. Okay. Bastro got moved in the initiative order. Womp, womp, womp. Actually, Bastard didn't move in the initiative order. That's really
Oh,
funny.
yeah, I thought it was left.
The first time where I don't actually have to erase my initiative tracker. When Bastard goes down. Twinkletoes, you're up.
First action, I'm gonna slide right over here.
Very nice.
Do I have the Hunter's Boon thing or
No, you
not?
do not.
No. Okay. Take those aside for when I confident finisher this guy right here. $17 on the die.
Total.
42.
It's a hit.
Not a crit with him flat-footed.
Not a crit with him flat-footed.
Worth checking. Okay.
Actually, way closer than I was giving it credit for, but no, not a crit. Does Fearon have a melee weapon drawn?
Me
He's got his staff.
points of damage.
That does count.
Staffs act as
Staffs are
bow
always
staffs, I
weapons.
think.
Yeah. Staves are always weapons.
Staves.
Don't you stave off my nuts?
Sorry,
Thanks,
how
Dan.
much damage did you do? That one really just blue screened me.
36.
All right,
36 points of damage.
thank you. That one really just
Ooh,
checked me out for a second. You have one more action, no?
Yeah. Followed by a 32 acrobatics check to get Panache back.
Lizards are dumb and easily distracted by pretty lights, so I'm sure that beats Kashaks.
Akka is gonna come over to right here.
Oh, just so flanked in every direction.
Yep.
The most fun.
That's a natural 19.
I bet it is. I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Magic.
Apparently.
35 to hit.
It's just a regular hit.
Okay.
But still a hit.
Yeah. Alright.
And she's juiced right now.
Yeah, she is. Do I do any extra
like
damage?
3 different Sheet elixirs.
I don't
Extra
think I
damage
don't
with
think
this
any of them
Graveyard
even,
Juggernaut?
I don't
mutagen?
think so. I think it just gives you a bonus to fort saves.
No, yeah.
Okay. Then that would be 16 points of damage from the Akka.
Still a chunk. Still a chunk.
And third action, she'll take a swipe with her claws. That's a natural 20.
Hey.
What's the total?
It'll be a 32.
A miss up to a hit.
Okay. I'll take it.
We take
I'll
those.
take it.
What are we looking at?
Once again, 16 points of damage. I rolled a 3 and a
You
4 on both
salty
the
dog.
D4s and the D6s.
She's more of a salty cat, but point taken.
You slimy. I don't know.
Jack has vacated his brain of all relevant comparisons.
You silly.
Silly goose.
Salamander.
No.
Silly.
Damn it.
Is that the end of Aka's turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Krish, we moved another 10 feet more towards the battle.
This
Whistling.
useless cat. I mean,
Can she roll another
No,
perception check?
I refuse to add another combatant to this combat.
one last guy with like a third of his hit points.
So it's a little too late. If you'd asked at the top of the episode, I probably would have been like, yeah, absolutely. But
Oh, I've just been continuing to move her 10 feet, and then when it got reasonable, I was gonna ask.
I appreciate that commitment at this point. it's not gonna make a difference.
Now it's way funnier that Krishma's just been like whistling and walking down the halls like,
Yeah,
the
no,
entirety of the
that's
combat.
the visual. That's the visual.
That's
Also,
the
make sure she
bit.
hugs the wall so she doesn't set off my striking stare.
Yeah. My ideal situation would be that, like, once she gets to, like, right here, 2 people come crashing through this door. And she's like, oh my god!
Tangling up.
Yeah.
Fearin, it is your turn.
Huh?
Fearin. What does
PD.
Fearin want to do here?
Got any more of them true strikes?
Fearin. Yeah, but Fearin saw his friend Bastro go down and
Oh yeah, that
doesn't
guy.
want to risk any shenanigans. So he's gonna.
True strike Bastro.
Doesn't want to risk
It's an option.
I don't want to risk any chance
yeah,
of
my
him coming back to
misery.
life, so
Yeah, he's already done it once. It's too many.
And
don't
he's
need
prone.
that.
I mean, you're guaranteed a crit at that point.
I don't need that right now.
Fearin will move to there, and then with his second and third action, cast Stabilize on Bastro.
All
Yes,
right.
thank you.
Bastro, you lose the dying one condition. You gain the wounded one condition. You are stable, unconscious, 0 HP.
You're not still doomed, are you?
Yes, I am. So
Oh yes.
if I go to dying 3, I think I'm dead.
Dead.
Right, so a natural one would have killed you on your recovery check, which is why I was like, let's just
Yeah.
stable.
No, yeah.
Nice
Um,
little dead redemption right there.
You know when you're not doomed anymore? Is that public knowledge to you?
So yes, it is. I just need one more night of full rest, and then I'm good.
Yeah. Doomed drops by 1 after a long rest.
Gotcha.
Unless
Burles
that's
is,
specified amount of time. But yes. Burleth.
Burles just gonna wail on this guy. No more tripping, no more nonsense. He's embarrassed because he tripped himself last time. He's just gonna bonk him in the snoot 3 times.
Speaking of wailing, did you know Bloody Burleth is a huge fan of thrash metal? It's very relevant to this situation.
31, I think, misses.
Yes, it does.
Worse. Better roll, but on my third attack, worse. He's just he's too into the music, and he's like just headbanging too much and not paying attention to his. Yeah, that's his turn.
After
3
literally
wild
nothing.
and crazy strikes.
Kajak, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna have to fill out an expense report for Burleth to compensate me for these arrows I have to spend since he's missing all of his attacks. But I'm going to fire I'm going to hunt this creature here and then fire a parting shot. So a 5-foot step, and it'll be flat-footed.
Give to me a
Do
parting
that.
shot.
Turn that off. Turn that on. Click the buttons. Make the magic.
It's
Click
like
the
bingo. Anytime you say parting
Click
shot,
the
I just
icon.
have to say that.
I'm going to hero point this 30 I just rolled.
Gonna hero point 30. Oh, getting desperate in these late hours.
Okay, 32 on flat-footed.
Is it flat-footed?
Yeah, that's what parting shot is.
Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah. Banger hero point economy from a 4 to a 6.
We love that.
Roll damage.
32 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Big chunk blown out of the arm. Still up. Very hurt.
That's it. I had to hunt first action and then parting shot for 2 more actions.
Bastro, you're conscious.
I'm conscious.
Oh no, you're unconscious and
No, you're
stabilized.
unconscious. He's
Oh,
stable.
Feels
Yeah.
bad. You don't have the opportunity to get this kill. It's its turn.
Come on, Bloody Burles is right there, just wailing on him. Come on.
What are we looking at these days? What are we looking at in terms of move speed these days? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, yeah.
Bastro? Is that what it's doing?
Okay. Alright. Bastro is only
No.
20 feet away from it.
No, what?
Way. You won't. You won't.
I won't.
Oh, is it gonna run?
You watch it disappear into the smoke.
Wow.
You hear a crash of glass seconds later. And the hiss of more smoke.
Should I chase after it?
Not by. I'm unconscious.
No, let it go. Let it go. We can't be drawn away.
If nobody is going to pursue, we're going to leave initiative. That's where we're going to go ahead and take a quick 12-minute break. Join us back here at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back in just a
Got
little
it.
bit.
Woo. Hello? Well, welcome back, everybody.
Hi. Not sure what's going on, but we just have the combat music on repeat.
No, I definitely heard our intro music happen right
Yeah,
now.
the rest of us heard that intro.
Oh, I have just only heard the combat music on repeat.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
why.
Oh.
This whole time, really?
Really,
I
this
heard,
whole
like,
time.
I did not hear any combat music during like our intermission.
It's still
Irons.
going.
That's
Will's still
It's
in
not-
combat.
we're perpetually in
Are there
combat.
enemies nearby? I can't like fast travel right now for some reason. Okay. I'm gonna close out of Sirenscape and then.
Reboot that.
Oh.
Really.
Oh no, I didn't like that. There we go. The good old task manager coming in clutch. I don't know what's going on with my computer, man. It works perfectly reasonably well until it doesn't, and it's non-repeatable issues.
Here, Will, did you hear this?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
Uh-huh.
You successfully defeated my clockwork trap puzzle. Well done, everybody.
Thank you.
We
You
did our best.
have staved off a secondary wave of assailants. Now, about 20 hours into your 72-hour mission. What do you do? Does the wall of earth disappear?
Yeah, how long does it stay up for? I mean, I can dispel it, but
You tell me, big guy.
I think I just created. And there's no duration on it. I think it just exists until I dispel it.
What a cool spell. I always loved the wall spells in first edition. And they get pretty wild, you know, as high-level Pathfinder spells do.
Yeah, there's no duration. Oh, that's interesting. Fearon will shout out, are we sure they're gone? Are there any more coming?
I don't
Hear
see any
nothing
more.
from Bastard.
I'm not sure of anything right now, honestly.
Prismatic Wall is a spell in second edition. Oh, so cool.
Fearon will dismiss the wall of stone. I mean, I can do that, right? Like, I can dismiss it.
Does it have?
There's no reason
It's up
because
front.
there's no duration.
Wall of Stone, right?
Yeah, wall of stone. If a spell doesn't have a duration, does that just mean I create it's like a permanent fixture?
I think so, but I imagine you could also dispel it.
I don't think
I
you
don't see why
can.
not.
No, I think
Yeah,
you made it. Yeah.
I don't think
You
I can
have
dismiss it.
Made it, and you have now locked Shithra and Jonas.
Hey, well, hold
In
on.
that
I'm sure we
space.
have some. It's only an inch thick. We can break this thing down. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody panic. Stop panicking. Nobody panic. Oh my god.
We can get through. It'll take some time. We can just.
You have-
It's a wall.
Do you have any other stone shapey type magic that you could do to like get rid of it?
Yes, I can. Dan, you and I rested together. When did we rest in the game? Was how long ago?
Definitely less than 20 hours ago.
It's only been 2 hours since you woke up from your rest.
No, we rested the second we got here.
Oh,
We're
you rested
off.
like an hour in, so
Right.
it would have been hour 1 was your exploration. 0 to 1 was your exploration time. Then you two went to bed at hour 1. hour. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you woke up 11 hours ago.
Right.
So it's
Now-
almost time potentially for another long rest for us.
And I believe it was Kashak and Twinkletoes that woke up 2 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Then Fearon will cast. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I do. I don't want Sheethra freaking out, and I don't want Jonas being out of our sights. So, I cast Pass Wall right
What does that do?
here. On
I mean,
this,
I feel like
square.
it's self-explanatory, but I would love to hear what this does.
You create a visible tunnel through the wall in a chosen area, replacing the area with an empty space. If the wall is thicker than 10 feet, which this is not, so that doesn't matter. Blah, blah, blah. This spell doesn't reduce the integrity of the structure. When the spell ends, anyone inside the tunnel is shunted to the nearest exit. So I create a temporary hole in a wall.
That's awesome.
Lasts for an hour.
So you create the temporary hole. Kashak, I'm
Right
assuming,
here.
calls Sheethra back through.
Actually,
yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
please.
I make it here. Yeah, that makes much more sense.
Yeah. And then you're able to get everybody back out.
I don't have control of Jonas for some reason.
Very good, very good, very good. You don't? Really?
No.
Interesting. Intriguing.
but-
Quaint. Well, I'm not going to worry about that for right now.
Is there anything that Kashak can see if he looks out the broken window?
So you like walk through the smoke up to the broken window?
Yeah.
No, at this point, you see rain.
Yeah, it's just like sheets of storm.
It's still, yeah, and now, like, with this open window, you're getting that, like, breeze, the gale winds pushing water, in the glass, like, shuddering the broken shards, some of the pieces, getting pushed in by just the weight of the storm around you. Water now beginning to seep onto the wooden floors at your feet.
Fearon, do you think that you can break off more sections of that wall of stone? We have some window repairs to complete.
I can. I mean, any of us can break the wall. It's just a wall, but this hole I made is a magical hole that will disappear in an hour. So
I'm thinking more about using sections of this existing stone wall to fill up the windows, rather than boarding it up.
we can do that. It will just take us just breaking the wall and trying to cobble it back together in front of the window.
Okay, and you can do that with magic. I'll stand here and wait for you to do that.
Kashak. No, sadly.
Bloody Burlith walks up to the two of you having this conversation, slings the shovel over his shoulder, just says, real interested to see what kind of solution you come up with here.
As am I. Yes, the magic and power. He's a very powerful magician. He's very good.
Oh,
So I'm
man.
sure
A magician.
he can do it. I'm sure.
Magician.
Yes. Well, I actually have other. I'm gonna deal with our unconscious friend first.
Thank
so
you.
Let's. Yeah. Let's.
Peter, we're about to
Let's,
start chirping to get everyone's attention
let's
again.
let's table this conversation. But Will, do you know if it's been an hour since I've used treat wounds on the party? I don't know. I keep track of my.
Yeah, we
I
just
keep track of-
we just rested. Like we haven't
Yeah.
done anything since resting, and we were full health when we did
This
that.
was the first combat
Did-
for like a while.
Yeah.
Did you activate the trap before or after you rested, Jack?
We went to rest after the trap.
Okay, then yeah.
It's
You're
been
cool.
forever. Yeah.
I treat wounds on Bastro.
Woo.
DC 30 medicine check.
Just put a TWB here on my notes for hour 20.
Holy crap. Hero point. Wow.
You hate
Natural
to see
2.
it.
You were gonna kill him, weren't you?
Yeah, right.
That's incredible. I
Here.
can't hero. Can I hero point success like a roll twice?
Nope.
No, you can't.
No.
I have a 25 in medicine. I need a DC 30, so I need to roll a freaking 5 on the dice. I rolled a natural 2. I hero pointed to a natural 4, so I
You fail.
fail. Regular
But
failure.
It's not crit.
It just
No,
doesn't,
except unless it's a natural 1, I can't crit fail.
Okay.
doesn't damage you, but does not heal you.
It does nothing.
Except use up your treat wounds for this hour on
Yeah,
Astro.
except and I think Firin turns around and is just like, Kashak, stop asking me about my magician abilities. That's not how it works. I can't focus.
He just turns around, he pulls the surgeon's mask down, and just shakes his head. We didn't make it. He didn't make it.
I took this off
Um,
surely.
Barlith, I believe that we can break some sections of this wall off and repair these windows. Does that sound like something you could help with?
I'll get
Is Bastra
started.
still unconscious right now?
yeah. Firin will look around and say, I have no means of healing
I'm gonna
him.
take out a lesser healing potion and pour it down his throat.
Perfect.
Does it take 10 minutes for you to find out you failed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, Kashak and Burlith would get started on the walls for
Mhm.
sure.
Cool.
You just hear this like backtrack of a steady metal clanging against stone.
Construction sounds.
Just jackhammers suddenly going off.
Ooh. 18 points of healing to you, Bastro.
Thank you.
Suddenly, Burlith and Kashak have matching yellow construction hard hats and vests on.
Orange vests.
There's like caution tape now strung up across orange traffic
Networking
cones.
signs.
Drop cloths all over the wooden floor now. Men at work signs from the 40s. Yeah. It's. Why don't we do this? You've got the stats for him, right, Ben, for Burlith?
I do.
He's got craft, right?
On his listed
right.
skills, craft is not one of them.
Really? That is
Yeah.
interesting. So Jack, roll an athletics to aid.
So I was hoping
He
you were
does have athletics.
Here it is.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 41.
Yo.
Wow.
I've been moving stone since I was a hatchling.
Roll Ben.
The idea that Kashak hatched out of an egg geeks me.
It's almost not worth thinking about.
Except it kind of is.
No, it absolutely is.
little baby Kashak.
Ben, go ahead and roll a craft at a plus 18 for me.
Plus 18. Okay.
Mhm.
Taking the +2 from.
Sorry, plus 20 with the plus 2.
My aid. Yeah.
It'd be a 32.
32. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. Burlith kind of gives it the
Dream.
once over.
Well, stream display was. Oh, it's better now. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Because I had to go back to our Discord to see the character sheet. No. I forgot that I'm streaming directly from the. I've been doing this for 2 years. Burlith gives it the once over. After like during that 10 minutes is like testing the thickness and the hardness of this wall. Kind of like writing in a little notebook, making calculations, pulls out of his bag all of the aforementioned construction equipment. And he says it's going to take you like a good 2 hours to carefully remove a section so that you're not just crumbling the stone wall, but you're actually removing a workable, usable piece, transferring it over, and that's going to require the golem and Aka's help.
Yeah, of course.
transferring a solid stone chunk and then applying it and basically creating a barrier. So I've already got like rules for creating a barricade, but essentially what this is going to do is it's going to be 2 hours. It will be successful based off of their crafting check to create a barricade of that window using the stats for Firen's wall of stone.
Gotcha. And we have to do it twice, right? Because both windows were damaged.
No, they had to originally come through the door. So the barricade on the door is actually
messed
gone
up.
now.
Okay.
You could do it twice. You could do it 3 times, but I would say 3 would be the maximum.
Yeah, we need to repair this window because it's exposed to the elements, and then we'll figure out the door. Maybe is the door broken?
The door itself seems like it was picked open, and then the barricade that was behind the door
Was like blown.
because being exterior doors, they open out, right, from the inside because fire code or something like that. So the barricade was placed behind the door on this side, on the inside. So the door was picked, opened, and then they went through the barricade.
So we'll have to repair that or fix that.
Yeah. However you would like to handle that. But you could get 3 usable, workable sections of barricade, 2 hours per, that would use, instead of the barricade stats that I have in the book, the better stats of the wall of stone that Firen created.
What do we think? I think that at least this window that was smashed, but perhaps just putting a wall of stone in front of both windows and the door might be the best thing.
Stop distracting me. I'm doing surgery on Bastro.
He's like right next to you, crouched right. So like, what do you think? I think this wall is pretty good, but like, what? I got nothing better to do, so I'll help for as long as Burleth is going to go, and if we have nothing else going on, then sure, let's make 3 barricades.
I think that's smart.
Okay.
Twinkle's Toes starts chiseling.
Twinkle Toes, you jumping in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I will say that you could begin working on a second chunk for the second barricade. Bastro. A health potion is force fed to you. You wake up kind of spluttering on the remnants left over in your mouth. How's it feel to be back in the land of the living?
He's so used to it at this point. He's just like, again? Oh, well. And he gets up. He's definitely going to cast. He's going to be casting Life Boost like crazy for everyone. So, but he's going to do it like every 10 minutes just so he doesn't waste any focus points.
Right.
So, first one will be the first. It said, how long is the first barricade going to take? 2 hours. So that's going to be 12. Yeah, I can give out 12 different life boosts.
12 casts of it.
What's the full healing?
56 each time.
Okay.
I mean, that should blanket everybody, right?
Yeah,
I
think
can't.
so.
I can't imagine we don't all get to full from that.
That's what 500 plus healing.
I just need 4 for myself, and then I'm
I
good.
need 1.
I need.
So that's 5.
I need 1 and then 4 more healing to get to full.
Okay, that's fine.
Is Firen missing any hit points?
So that's
I
at
need
10,
one casting.
We have like infinity that we need. Yeah.
And then
Burleth
Burleth gets
needs
1.
one.
You call it a day. That's 12 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Akka needs 1.
Well, she's out of luck.
Tough.
I'm sure she can get a treat wounds from Firen.
Yeah, I'll treat wounds on Akka.
If he even knows how
says-
to do it anymore.
Yeah, as he's like almost cutting Bastro's arm off, he's like, "Oh, I'll get you next, Akka."
You're next.
Akka backs away slowly, eyes wide.
Thank
It's like,
you.
no, it's
actually,
it's
I'm
really
okay.
not that bad.
Unintentionally demoralizes Akka.
Like
All
2,000 years ago, I was a doctor. Like, don't worry about it. I was a cleric.
Like when you go to the
She
pediatrician, like,
steps in and she's like, "Stay away from my sister." Okay, stop.
go to a pediatrician's office and some other kid is just like screaming, getting a shot, and
Yeah.
you're like, they're coming for me next.
So your
That was
textbooks
me.
are
That was
30
me. I was that kid.
generations old.
There were 1,000-year-old medical practices.
Very good. So we will cut then 2 hours.
No way.
Do you not want? Do you not want it?
No, I mean, I'm gonna hero point this. This is so stupid. I rolled another natural 4. Good God.
So you're saying there's still a chance? There's no way he hero pointed it into the nat one.
No, I hero pointed to another natural 4.
Oh my god.
Dice jail. Dice jail.
Amazing.
Love your dice.
Did Fearon like hit his
Melt
head
them
recently?
down.
Like, are you
plastic.
feeling okay? You gonna sit down for a bit?
That's crazy. I did literally
Oh.
DC 30, and I rolled a natural 4, which is the highest thing I can roll in a miss 3 times. Oh, yeah, I failed. So
Amazing.
amazing.
Amazing. So
Thanks for the extra hero point, Will.
I'm here to help, bud. 2 hours goes by. Theoretically,
In that 2 hours, I refocus also.
okay. Theoretically, you could also, in that second hour, try on Akka again.
Is Akka willing?
Yeah, you didn't hurt her.
That's true. I didn't hurt.
Just didn't make her feel any better.
Okay, 11. There we go.
There we go.
That's a normal success, so she'll get a lot of healing.
Then 16.
She gets 45 hit points.
She's back to full.
Nice.
Eventually, the smoke in that northern foyer dissipates.
Yay.
That
Making it very
happens in,
hard to
like,
work.
20 minutes. Where is the first barricade going?
The broken in window, the one that's open to the elements.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you for making these lovely little wall segments of stone. I'm assuming it was Emily Grace, but I could be wrong.
It was me.
Definitely
right.
easy.
You never know these days. Anybody can write on a map and claim it.
Yeah.
I will
and
say
yeah.
that. Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we get started on the next one as soon as that one's done.
So Twinkle Toes had begun carving out the next one,
Yeah.
marking it out.
Fear and helps.
Measuring fear and helps. Bastro is casting spells, so he does nothing. I will say that one only takes an hour. Because there is parallel work happening. So while it is not as efficient, once the first one is done, a lot of the blocking out and carving has already been done on the second one, so it's much quicker to get that second one. So at the end of hour 23, the second chunk has been moved to where?
Perhaps the door or the barricade was destroyed. Erlith, you're the crafting expert here. What is your recommendation?
You're the boss.
I think that makes sense. Let's fortify the door.
All right. I'll roll athletics to aid. Yeah.
I will too.
Nah, it's just gonna happen.
Just do it. Okay.
Even better.
Oh, that is an alarm spell, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I am, however, going to. Wait, is that on the wrong layer? It is on the wrong layer. Lovely.
Oh yeah, I think
Oh.
all my alarm spells have
They're gone, right?
they're gone. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. But all of these barricades got destroyed. Apologies to the wonderful crate and box artwork that was made. I'm gonna replace
Somehow
it
I'll survive.
with the stone wall artwork that was made. Okay. Wow, Why did they get separated? Ugh.
Because I dragged one. That was my bad. I got it.
Okay, well now I moved one. Anyways.
Don't
uh,
touch it.
I'm not touching it anymore. It's all you. Okay. 23 hours in. How are we feeling? What are we doing?
Good.
Should we barricade this last window?
Yes.
Twinkle
Let's go.
Toes says yes. Kashak?
I agree. Yes.
Oh,
I think that makes sense.
Paint me a mental picture here, everybody. Is everybody chipping in onto the creation of these stone barricades?
this last one, yeah, now
What
that
is-
Bastard is done, cast.
What is happening is Sheethra just chilling in the lounge with Jonas still tied
One of
to-
us stays
her?
with Jeramin and Sheethra at
Jeramin?
all times.
Chairman off. Yep.
that guy.
Jonas.
Famous infector,
Jonas.
Germanhoff, yeah.
Jonas Liefhatter.
World-renowned infector.
Damn it.
Germanhoff.
She'd be in the corner with him for sure. He's still tied to her back with his, blindfold and cotton balls and gag and
Yep.
sensory deprivation chambers so he can't feel where he
The
is.
sensory deprivation lizard
Yeah.
doing its
At
Yeah.
a certain point,
Yeah.
Twinkle Toes realizes she's not actually being very helpful with her size at the moment, so she goes and joins Sheethra and Jonas and just sits on top of Jonas, making sure he's still like tangibly there
Mhm.
and not like an illusion that somebody.
Oh yeah, absolutely, still fully tangibly there.
Yeah.
100%. Okay.
What if
And-
he'd been like an illusion the whole time?
I would
Wow.
cry.
Geeked.
There's no. You guys haven't rolled any checks on him. He could actually be an illusion despite being touchable.
Could be a simulacrum.
Is everybody else like floating between the two rooms as you're moving things, as you're cutting out? Okay.
I'm sure Kashak and Burlith are doing a majority of the heavy lifting along with Akka and the golem.
Yeah.
It's about
Krish too. She's helping.
Yeah.
1 in the afternoon now.
What's our rest cycle? Who needs to sleep?
I think it's as far as like normal sleep cycles. It's Dan and my turn. I think soon because we've almost been up now for
Yeah,
16 hours.
You gotta sleep soon.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's been almost 24 hours since you stepped foot into the building.
So if it's 7 p.m. or sorry 1 p.m., I think Fearon wants to go to bed in the next like 5 hours probably.
Why don't you just sleep now? Like sleep from like 2 to 10.
So hold up here. You all are going about working, taking the occasional break, but really dismantling this wall into its usable parts, and remantling it in the next room.
Yep.
That sound and feels right, so we're gonna go with it. It's surreal because you've been here for almost 24 hours now, and it has been just dark outside the entire time. The storm has not abated. And you feel this like coldness as you're working begin to kind of seep in to all of the surfaces and the objects. Your breath begins to mist as you exhale. And exactly 24 hours after you first step in to this building, 4 things occur simultaneously.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Exactly 24 hours.
I don't
The
like it, Will.
first
don't like
thing that happens is The window in the room that you are all taking the stone from explodes inward in a shower of shards. And we're going to bop.
Who is this?
Everybody go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Sight based?
Sound based.
Sound based. Ooh, there we go, making up for all those natty 4s.
Got a 34 for you.
34.
28.
43.
Let's
Or-
go.
You hear the sound of multiple other forced entry points throughout
Oh,
the
crap.
house. That's the first thing. The second thing that happens is the entire house, the entire lodge, shudders on its very foundations. You hear stone cracking. You see like pictures falling off, anything that was on the mantelpiece shaking. You feel the ground beneath your feet, almost like an earthquake, just shake and shift. And moments later, you hear a violent explosion occur above you.
Gosh.
Gruther, is Gruther okay?
And the sound of Gruther screaming. The third thing
That second thing was a
happens-
few things. That was a lot of things.
The third thing that happens is Sheethra
Oh no.
with Flackfatter on
Nice.
her back is like violently jerked to the side.
Wait, so I'm sitting on top of Flack Fatter right
You are
now.
tossed off as Sheethra almost does like a 180 in place. And Flackfatter begins to scream through the gag. As you
Oh my
watch
god.
bits and pieces of his exposed, like where he isn't directly tied, begins to seemingly melt into the floor. You then hear the various crack and crunch of his bones and joints under the weight of some force dragging him into the ground, fighting against the rope, before the rope eventually snaps as he is still screaming, dragged through solid wood and stone beneath your feet. I need
Does like a hole break in the
No.
ground, or
no through solid wood and stone. I need Sheethra to roll a fortitude save.
What?
This isn't good, guys.
28.
28. Just from the force of the rope, basically like pulling her into the ground as well. She takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Again, Flackfatter pulled screaming as his body is mangled by the rope that you placed around him, screaming through a solid wood and stone beneath your feet. That's the third thing that happens.
These things have too many things. There's too many things in the things. There's lots of things.
Subpart A, subpart B.
Like, there's like clauses to these things.
You actually don't know what the fourth thing is.
God
Great.
damn it! I hate you so fucking much.
Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
There, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Scout's warning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kashak just points at Blackfather and is like, "What the f?" That's the Scout's warning.
That's the warning.
Ah!
Consider me warned.
Yeah, like after seeing that, I'm not really concerned about the woman and the glass breaking over here. More concerned about what
Shock,
we
what
just
you got
saw.
for me?
28.
28. Fearin,
37.
37. Bastro,
32.
32. Twinkle Toes,
31.
31. Can I get some music? Oh baby, it's on.
Like, did we fail? Like, what's going on here?
What an interesting question you pose.
I have no idea what this means. Yeah.
Did the gods never allow us a chance? Was this always our fate?
It's never gonna be.
Has Norgorber finally come to take back his disciple?
It did not seem like something that Flackfatter wanted or was expecting to happen.
I imagine when you fail a god like Norgorber, things don't happen to you that you want or expect.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
did.
say. He was clearly
Yeah.
in immense
Clearly
pain.
not having a good time.
Yeah.
This person, having shattered your finely crafted vintage windows, is going to I'm looking at the wrong stat block.
Was anyone else sure that one of the four things was us leveling up?
I was kind of hoping after that
Anyone else-
combat.
was
I'm not
anyone
gonna
else
lie.
totally sure that the one of the
Oh,
four
you are
things
so precious.
was 14th level?
I was hoping for some each.
None each for you.
No each today.
Oh yeah, that's
I
it.
never hope for each anymore.
Fucking dark.
That is it. She casts a spell.
Oh no.
Nice.
20-foot burst. Oh, that's spicy.
No, you said that wrong. You said that wrong.
20-foot burst, spicy indeed. Where is my thing? Area of effect spell templates. We're gonna go with purple, since that's the one I've been using. Area of effect spell
yeah.
templates on roll 20. Big ups. Purple.
Ben, don't say anything.
Radius. 20s. Yep.
Oh my god.
A thick,
I mean, very hard not to hit all of us with
a
a 20 foot burst.
voluminous cloud erupts into the space betwixt you all. Every single one of you takes. What spell level did she cast at? Wow. Sorry. I didn't think I'd get this far. 30 points of poison damage. Roll a fortitude save for me, everybody.
The damage
How
is
many-
flat. No.
How many, damn it? How much?
It's 30, but roll a fortitude, basic.
Okay.
for everybody.
Is this an inhaled threat?
Sure is, my guy.
Is this a disease or paralysis?
No.
Okay.
But I appreciate you asking.
I got the 2 buttons I can click.
I do appreciate you asking. I would hate to shortchange you at this
Rob
point.
you of something. How the 41 for your spell DC?
41, you say?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to do all of that math. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be a gentleman.
Wow. Wow.
DC 28. Basic fortitude
Oh,
save.
thank God.
30 points of damage.
Whoa.
Lost a bastard
Thank-
there for a
thank-
second.
Thank God.
DC 28, basic fortitude, standard damage is 30. Please
All right, so I take none.
apply that to your characters and the characters you are controlling across the board.
Oh gosh, I forgot to roll.
Barely
For
passed.
Aka and Krishma.
As this sickly green cloud encompasses the lot of you. The
What was
second
the DC, William?
28. The second it touches your skin, you feel this itching and burning. It begins to burn at your eyes. And if you breathe it in, you feel the entirety of your esophagus and your lungs just begin to convulse. And the pain is excruciating. It's as if the very air itself is attempting to kill you in this cloud.
That sounds like a spell I know.
It's
and
your
that's not good. The first thing Fearon will do is cast a 7th level haste.
Jesus.
What does
Targets
that do?
targets 6 people, up to 6 people, including myself. So I'm going to target myself, Bastro, Kashak, Twinkletoes, Burlith, and the Golem. So everyone but Krishmi and Aka get haste.
Incredible.
Amazing. Stupendous. Outstanding.
That's 2 actions. As a free action, he's going to call out to everyone and say, get out of the cloud. And Fearon's going to, with his 3rd action, he has 4th action too. So his 3rd action is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to get to there. And his 4th action, he will... What's he going to do? He doesn't have his wand out. He has his staff out. He is going to... With 1 action... I don't know. I think he is going to...
There he is.
You know, actually,
There he is.
Got him back.
before I have moved, he's going to cast Guidance on Bastro.
Okay. How many actions was the 7th level haste?
2 actions. And I gave it to myself, so I got a 4th action.
But that's
Or
not
is
going
not
to, that does not apply. It gives you the quickened condition, which only applies if you have it at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I don't give guidance to Bastro. I move to there, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Who got haste exactly?
Everybody but Aka and Krishmi,
Everyone.
Everybody.
Attackers.
Including Sheethra?
including Sheetha?
I don't think that works. Can I give it to an animal companion?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't do anything. You can
Correct.
give it,
Yes,
but
yes,
it doesn't
yes,
do
yes.
anything.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not. So I don't give it to Sheethra
Because their actions are different. They do not
Yeah,
benefit
they don't
from
refresh
quickened.
actions at the
Yeah.
top of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was not considering Sheethra
Yeah.
a separate entity from Kashak.
No,
I understand not giving it to her. I also, how dare you?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's up.
clearly,
What's that
despite
all
the
about?
mechanics of the universe and how physics work, despite that, Kashak is angry that you have refused to benefit Sheethra with the spell.
He has seen what you've chosen, and he is upset.
Very good. Next up is Bastro. Glad you made it in time.
I know, right? So I'm hasted? Is that what I heard?
Sure are, big guy.
Hey, and what was the
Sure.
damage? I cut out right when you were saying
DC
damage.
28 for basic fortitude save. Standard damage is 30.
Cool. So 15. Awesome. Good stuff.
Good.
One.
Pretty good.
Awesome. All right. Bastro, he's hasted. Okay, that changes the game a little bit. I believe I got line of sight to right here, right? you
Can you
say-
see through clouds?
Oh, this is a cloud.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it functions like obscuring mist, so that DC 5. Everyone's
How do you know what it functions like, Jack?
friggin' because I read the spell description, baby.
Hold on.
Didn't
What
give
is-
you permission to read.
Sir, permission to read, sir?
Nope, that doesn't
Granted.
work. Okay. We're going to. Okay, I'm going to cast Shield on myself. Enter Arcane Stance. That's 2 actions. So I start glowing. 5, 10, 20, 25, 35. And then 5. The glass is broken, right? I can just.
Sure is, guy.
Yeah. 5, 10. We go right.
If I was a
here.
mean GM, I would make you roll a
Right.
reflex save to not cut yourself on the glass.
On the grass.
On the
Or
grass.
the grass.
Get up.
Blades of grass.
Hey,
Bandit shark.
I've gotten grass
Um,
burned before. That's no joke.
Yeah, I had. Yeah, baseball. That was fun.
Were you
That's my turn.
sliding in the outfield?
Yes. Dude, diving for the ball. Like, yeah.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Sacrifice the body. Okay. Very good. Very cool. Very good. Twinkle Toes.
Hey. So, I do not have panache at the moment, so I'm gonna start by nobody can see me in here for me to do a fascinating performance. I can't benefit from it, I don't think.
No,
I don't-
we can see. Yeah, the cloud doesn't block sight. It just
Yeah.
makes seeing difficult.
You're
Oh,
concealed
okay.
but not hidden.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're also not concealed to me.
Oh, okay. Well, 41 acrobatics. So
Sure.
I
Why
see it.
not?
Panache. Okay.
Just let me know if you ever roll a natural one, and then we'll figure it out.
It's really if I roll below a 6 that it's like
Oh.
questionable.
That's like
Um,
way less of a shot than I thought it was.
yeah, I know.
Wow.
It's only a plus 25. I
You just
know.
don't roll below a 6. You
Yeah,
you
that just
only
never,
roll above a
it's
14.
very rare.
Now I get it.
It's rare.
Um,
5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I don't know whether I have another diagonal or not.
We'll call
5.
that 50.
Sure. The one I was at, or
Yes.
this one? Yeah. Well, the one I was at for sure. It was the next one down. I'm not sure whether I had or not.
I think
but-
it'll take 2 move actions regardless, so.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm right there.
Bastro and Twinkle Toes, when you get out there, you realize there's another dude chilling at the other window who looks like he's about to break it in when you all come rushing out.
Big.
Was that the 4th thing?
This is bad news bears.
Was that 3 subsection 4 clause B?
That was 1 subsection 2.
Okay. Sorry, Ben. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to flash it back like that. That's my bad.
What else you got for me, Twinkle Toes? You got one more action? 2 more
No,
actions.
that was it. Oh,
You're
listen, right.
hasted.
Dude.
Stay.
You have one more action.
Okay. Gosh, I wasn't prepared for that. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm done.
You good,
Um,
confident finisher right here and now.
Do I want to lose my panache at this moment?
Panacle.
I am gonna do a precise strike.
Okay, roll to hit for me.
Hey, that's a natural 4. It does happen. It's just only when I hit.
Yeah, but you're not
29.
punished because even though it's a natural 4, you still deal
Still
damage.
Not on a
Right?
precise strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Oh yeah,
That's
only
just on the confident
finisher.
finisher.
That's just a confident finisher.
Okay, alright, okay. I'll allow it.
Thank you, my generous game master.
Next up is going to be our good friend and confidant, Kashak.
Me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then I'm gonna move again. 5, 10, 15, 25. I will command Sheethra to do something similar. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She has to end there. But 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to here. Can I then recall knowledge on this person?
Sure, go ahead and give me a society.
I'm not trained in society, but I will roll it anyway. Because who cares?
I do,
How-
in this instance.
How is a 6?
Oh my god.
I will say that you have seen these people before, equipped similarly, and outfitted similarly in the temple beneath the secret temple hidden below the temple of the Blackfinger. These appear to be mages who use a variety of poison magics.
Okay, so super different from everything else we've been seeing so far. Okay. Yeah, he'll shout out something to that effect. He'll then also ask Firin. I'm sure you heard the other entry points from the other parts of the house. I can investigate now, or we can take down this woman, all as a unified force. What do you think?
I think we need eyes on what else is going on in the house. Flackfatter's gone. We need to figure out what's going on.
All right. Is this a door I have to open?
Yes. Unless you have decided to leave all of the secret doors open.
That would have
We
been a weird
definitely
choice.
Yeah.
Can I open it from my current square, or would I have to step into the next square?
You can interact with it from here.
He'll interact with his fourth. Actually, that's only his third action. Nope, that's fourth.
Yeah.
Fourth action, open the door.
Okay. Very good. I'm glad all of us forgot it, not just me, but if everybody could go ahead and activate their allies.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Like Golem.
So why don't we just start with Burlith? Since I think that'll be a pretty good one.
Burlith, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10. Burlith is just gonna 3 action. Actually, he can take 3 actions and take a strike.
Let's go ahead and roll it for me.
4th action strike. That's a 31.
31. Is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
Oh heck yeah. Burlith's damage. 11. 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Slashing damage. Excuse me. Slashing damage.
You said 24?
24 points of slashing.
Hurt. All right. Next up, Golem.
So the Golem is also hasted?
It is.
Oh my
Yes.
god. That's crazy. It'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, we'll stop it right here. That's 2 actions. Third action, it will inject Firin. Cheetah Elixir. Let's go. 10-foot item bonus.
You can't miss. You can't miss.
Never miss with Cheetah
Hey,
Elixir.
actually, with what's happening right now, Cheetah Elixir is huge.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah,
That's really big.
And then Kashak, you're the fourth action. Inject.
Please let me get a cheetah elixir.
The one
Sweet.
time you want it.
The one time I want a cheetah elixir.
Juggernaut, which is still pretty good.
You want to swap positions here, Fear, and you want to roll in the room? I'll stay and fight.
You know what, Kashak? I'm feeling pretty lively. I'll
run.
Rolls
Yeah, but actually, I
5
got a
cheetah
40
elixirs on the same person in the last combat. And
God.
can't get a single one on this one.
Damn it.
I'm only getting like 5s and 6s on this D6. It's kind of nuts.
I mean,
Jack, I've got a 45-foot move speed. I could be the
door's
scout
open.
here if you wanna.
The door's open.
It's your call. I'll let you.
That is
Okay.
the end of that. So go ahead and give me Kushmi and Akka.
Right. Akka is gonna go. Gosh, it's so hard to figure out how this works. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10.
You would have to tumble through to get any farther, since you would have to go through her space.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna try.
Okay.
Sure.
Just keep in mind that anytime you're moving through her, it's gonna be half speed.
Yeah. Let's see. It's a 32 acrobatics.
It's a 32 acrobatics against reflex. Exceeds.
Okay, she's trying to get over to here.
So I'm sorry. Let's just double check this again here. You started this action here,
Yeah.
so you go 5,
5, 10.
10, 20, 30, 35?
She's
You
got 25 feet of movement.
Okay,
so
she
probably
would not
here.
be able to make it. No, she wouldn't be able to get all the way through, moving at half speed with the tumble through. She's unable to get through the window.
Not with 2 actions. What about with 3 actions?
She can't end her action taking up a square.
So if she were
So-
here, 10, 20, 25.
Okay, if you started a new action from here, so you spent the first action to get here. Sorry to drag this to a halt. Just want to make sure we're doing this right. Second action to get here. 5, 15, 25 would get you there. Yeah, so you could do that and have
Awesome.
one more action to strike. Oh no, she isn't quickened. So that's your
No.
turn.
No haste.
That's it for Krishmi.
Okay.
Or for Akka. Krishmi is gonna go. Krishmi's gonna follow Kashak. So she's gonna delay until, or whoever's scouting, Krishmi's gonna go with.
Okay. Very good. 5, 10. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna end it there for tonight because I
Oh,
don't think we're gonna get through another
wow.
round of combat.
That's crazy.
We're about to jump this spellcaster.
A lot has happened.
Quite a bit.
At least 4 things.
Multiple points of entry. Multiple points of entry from your enemies. The entire foundation of this building shook, followed very shortly by a rattling explosion from above you, accompanied by Gruther's screaming, which you can still hear as you are engaging in this combat. And Jonas Flackfatter was ripped through solid surfaces, breaking the bonds that tied him to Shithra, and pulled through solid wood and stone into the ground beneath your feet
Yeah, I can't wait to deal with that.
in a what appeared to be exceptionally painful manner for him. And that is where we're going to leave off for tonight. Whew, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back here next week. Check out our YouTube. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.